This is a presentation of the Moldy Cheese family of networks.
Morecambe. 89th minute now. Oldham Athletic keeping the pressure on. Here's Dummigan. Dummigan has a shot from distance, doesn't take it. Mausch out to Taylor on the left wing. Back to Nepomacino to the middle of the box. This is Miller, and Miller's shot is deflected out for a corner. So we get set for a corner from the top of your screen in the 90th minute. Oldham looking to pull out the win here on the road against Morecambe in the final closing moments of the game. Outswinger headed down and in at the far post. And it looks like it's Ousmane Fain. Fain's a valuable player on this team, let me tell you. He's got good pace, and he's got a cannon of a leg. 10-point lead for the Jazz with 11 minutes to go in the third. Stockton will back it out, come around the screen for Ostertag. Yo-yoing right corner to Jeff Hornacek. Horny drops it down to Ostertag. Ostertag is doubled for a split second. And now Tag, right to left, across the lane, throws it up and in with the left hand. Greg Ostertag. And it's a 12-point Jazz lead. Here comes Kevin Garnett and the T-Wolves. KG whips it underneath the Brewer, blocked away by Ostertag. And a nice sequence there by Greg Ostertag offensively and defensively. Here's Marbury, has it stripped away. Tag picks it up, outlets it to Stockton. Stock to the middle, Jazz run. Pushes it right side to Brian Russell. Russell into the trees. No, it is pushed back out to John Stockton. Stockton will hold. New shot clock for the Jazz. Down to Carl Malone. Malone holding. Malone with Googs on his back. Whips it underneath to Stockton. Lay it up and in. Carl Malone to John Stockton. 63-52. 7.5 minutes to go in the third. This is Tom Gugliotta. Left side to Stephon Marbury around the KG screen. Behind the back dribble. Marbury stopped by Stockton. Back to KG. Over to Googs. Googs working on Brian Russell down on the block. Googs turn around, fall away with the right hand, push it up and in. 9-point lead for the Jazz at 63-54. T-Wolves get the ball back. Doug West down on the block to Gugliotta again. Googs working on Russell, turn around. Lobs it up to KG for the dunk. 12-point lead now with 4.5 minutes to go in the third. Hornacek holding on the right side. Around the screen by Greg Foster. He floats it up and in. Little bar of soap slipper. 85-82 Jazz. Up by 3 now. T-Wolves have cut into the lead. Cross-court pass to Brian Russell. He knocks it down. 88-82. Jazz run the lead back out to 12. A minute and a half to go in the game. Carl Malone holding. Out to Stockton. Stockton shot clock running down. Down the lane. Scoop it up and in over Stephon Marbury. And the Jazz go on to win by a score of 102-86 here in game number 6 of the season. Finally got this graphic sequence right. Get the score first and then the players of the game second. Bench points 28-27 in favor of the Wolves. We out-rebounded them defensively on the defensive glass, 32-28. Points in the paint, 60-52 in favor of the T-Wolves. Fast break points, though, 19-2 in favor of the Jazz. That's where we beat them. Players of the game, John Stockton had 13 points, 3 rebounds, 10 assists, 2 steals, no blocks, 1 turnover. KG, 27-20 for the T-Wolves with 2 assists. When the tumult of life slows down, a man's left to ponder the world. Not just the world he knew, but he reflects on the life he glimpsed and then missed due to the foibles of youth. If I could only return to that crossroads, seeing clear as I do now, I'd have taken the other path. Year was 1899 or 1901. Fact is, I really didn't know. My sentence was 10 years, not sure how much of it I did. Started off counting the days. For too long, the only thing I was counting was my fingers and toes. I was accused down in Louisiana, doing unspeakable things to a woman I daresn't say hi to, let alone lay a hand on. I was roughed up a bunch by the boys in the jail, learned to use my fists some. Wouldn't say I have much of the fighting disposition, though. Jailhouse burned to the ground a few days ago. Tried to evacuate the inmates and spent a few minutes doing so before fleeing for their own lives. I was one of the lucky ones, got my cell unlocked. I reckon more than a few men died by the flame. I like to think they was the guilty ones, not the falsely accused like myself. Stole myself a pony. Whatever is already in the saddlebag has been on the run a few days. It's ironic how being accused of something you didn't do can lead to committing actual crimes.